All right. So it's been a while since I've tinkered with this, and I don't remember exactly what I said in the last video I made. But I'm coming back with another issue. Uh, Overall, I think I'm in a very good place, and I only have one final thing I'm dealing with before I can actually put this thing back together. I think, fingers crossed. Um, But before I tell you about that, I'll go ahead and show that it's working great. The slow shutter speeds are firing now. Um, I undoubtedly assume that they will need tuning, but I put that to like normal maintenance. That's expected. I don't count that as an an issue to me. That's routine, I guess is what I'm saying. The issue I'm having is now the one issue I'm having. Hopefully, one issue I'm having is that at the slow shutter speeds, I'm going. It's on bulb right now, just to show bulb is working. Bulb works. However, if I put it to one of the other slow speeds, it fires all the slow speeds up to 1/60. Actually, yeah, we're at 1/60 right now. As well as that red line. Yeah, that fires his bulb as well. All those speeds, just to double check, now we're at 1/25. Yeah, that doesn't. So all speeds up to the red line fire his bulb. I don't know why. So that's the issue I'm facing now. On top of which, we're at 1/25 now, and I'm not going to use the shutter button. So it's cocked. Yes, 1/25. That looks pretty good. Not going to say it's completely accurate, but that's pretty fast. Now 1/25 again. Noticeably slower. Just to, you can actually tell, you can see, I've got tape on the back of this, and you can see the tape. And here I'm not pressing the shutter, cannot see the tape. So the shutter button is causing all speeds at the red line, the flash sync, and slower, all the slow speeds, I'll say, to fire as bulb, and then also causing other speeds, is how I'll phrase it, just other speeds to fire slower. So the shutter button is messing with timings. I don't know how. I don't know if that issue lies somewhere up top here underneath the shutter button and film winding mechanism up top here underneath the shutter dial, or if it's down here, down below, somewhere. But when I fire using just, that, everything works great. So it is something to do with the shutter button. So that's the issue that I have, the one issue that I have. Everything otherwise is working fantastic. Again, I don't recall the last video I made. I should have watched it. But I think it had something to do with the slow speed mechanism was not working reliably. I found that on this rod here, down at the base here, there's that arm that comes out that actually interacts with the slow mechanism. Underneath that arm at the base is a spring that goes around the rod, and that spring, holds the rod up or presses the rod up. I miraculously found that spring on the floor. So I didn't have that spring on there, and that's why slow speeds were not working reliably. That rod was just loose. So I got that on there. I got the slow mechanism in there, kind of, I had to, there's a bit of play with the screws. You can loosen them up and you can get a little bit of play on the slow mechanism's position. So I got the slow mechanism kind of adjusted correctly, I think. And so that's I think was the last issue I had. And so that's working great now. So yes, the shutter button is causing me problems now. I will title this video, "All speeds are firing as bulb," even though that's not accurate, but I just, it's kind of to the point. If any of you have had this problem, or any of you have suggestions on where to look, I've Googled. I can't find anything out there. But I'll continue to tinker. I'll look around. I'll see what I can find. But I'm very close. I can tell. I'm nearing the finish line. I'm so ready to be done. This was a novel, exciting project when I started, and now I'm ready to see it over. I cannot say I have a passion now for repairing mechanical film cameras. This is going to be like a one and done for me, probably. But this will undoubtedly be my favorite film camera. I can say that. Anyway, signing off now. Thanks for watching, y'all. See ya.